Imagine this, it's your child's birthday. After eating cake and chocolate, your usually calm child is suddenly running around the room, climbing the sofa, shouting and laughing. And you think, is it just the excitement or the sugar, or could it be ADHD? Almost every parent I know has seen this. Welcome to Beyond Words with Indu, a space for parenting, self care, and supporting every child, including those with special needs. I am Indu, speech therapist, feeding therapist, parenting coach, and mom of two. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our tips on parenting. This is episode 13 in our Mealtime series, and today we are talking about sugar, hyperactivity, and ADHD. What's really affecting your child's behavior? Let's talk about sugar first. Sugar gives a quick energy, but this energy doesn't last long. After that, your child's body comes down quickly. That is called a sugar crash. Imagine your child is running full speed on a playground. Suddenly, they run out of breath and need to stop. That's similar to a sugar crash. Their energy spikes, then drops, which can make them look restless, moody, or fussy. Over the years, parents noticed that after parties or sweets, children seemed unusually hyper. To investigate this properly, researchers in the 1970s conducted studies. They gave some children sugar and others received something that looked and tasted the same but had no real sugar. Neither the kids nor the parents knew who got which. This allowed scientists to see if sugar itself was causing hyperactivity. The results were clear. There was no difference. Children behaved the same whether they had sugar or the sugar-free look-alike. Scientists found that the hyperactivity often comes from the excitement of the party, games, noise, and sometimes the artificial colors or the preservatives and not sugar itself. The research shows that sugar may give a short burst of energy, but it does not cause ADHD. So, what's really affecting behavior? Let's look at what truly influences a child's focus and energy. The first one is sleep. Imagine a child who only sleeps 6-7 hours instead of 9. They will be tired, cranky, and restless. A tired brain struggles to pay attention even without sugar. The second one is screens. Kids who spend a lot of time on TV or cartoons may seem restless, can't sit still, or get easily distracted at home. They may also get impatient quickly or lose interest in homework or other activities. Too much screen time can make it harder for them to focus, even during play or conversations with family. The third one is diet and routine. Skipping breakfast or long gaps between meals can cause irritability and low attention. Processed food with hidden sugar or additives can also affect mood. And the fourth one is environment and stimulation. Birthday parties, outings, loud TV or bright colors all excites kids' brain. Even calm children can seem hyper in a stimulating environment. So the next time your child seems extra hyper, notice the whole day, the sleep, food, screens, and activities, and not just one snack. Now, let's talk about ADHD versus the normal energy. ADHD is not just being lively or playful. ADHD is a neurodevelopmental condition, which means the brain processes attention, focus, and impulse control differently. This is why children with ADHD may be more active, get distracted easily, or act without thinking even when they want to behave. Okay, now what are the signs that you have to watch for? Difficulty focusing or finishing tasks like homework or cleaning up the toys, being fidgety or restless most of the day, then acting before thinking, like blurting answers, interrupting, climbing when it is not safe. The key difference is these behaviors are consistent across days and situations and affect the school, friendships, and home life. Now, some of the practical tips for the parents. Here's what you can do to help. Keep a behavior diary. Write down what your child ate, how they slept, and how they behaved. Patterns often reveal the real triggers. Then balanced meals include protein like eggs, lentils, paneer, then healthy fats like nuts, and complex carbs like brown rice, oats to avoid sudden sugar spikes. Then protect the sleep. Toddlers between 1 to 2 years, they need at least 11 to 14 hours of sleep including the nap time. Then the preschoolers between 3 to 5 years, they need at least 10 to 13 hours including the nap. Then between 6 to 10 years, need at least 9 to 11 hours of sleep. Keep a calm bedtime routine. Read a story, dim the light and avoid screens at least few hours before bed. Limit screens. Short scheduled screen time helps. Encourage outdoor play, board games or creative activities instead. Check additives like bright candies, juices, bakery items often have this artificial colors or preservatives. Watch for behavior changes after these foods and be mindful of routines. Regular mealtime, play and sleep create stability for your child's brain and behavior. Then seek professional guidance. If your child struggles with focus, attention or feeding, a pediatrician, nutritionist or feeding therapist can guide you. A small, consistent changes can make a big difference. It's not about removing sugar entirely, but about balance, routine, and understanding your child's unique needs. So the key takeaway, sugar may give short bursts of energy, but it does not cause ADHD. Balanced meals, good sleep, limited screens, and predictable routines are what truly support your child's focus and emotions. If you missed our last episode on feeding assessment and therapy, I strongly recommend you to watch the detailed one if your child has feeding issues. And in our next episode, we'll talk about simple, fun, and creative ways to encourage kids to eat healthy food. Let's raise a generation of healthy, happy kids inside and out and make a mealtime joyful again. Stay tuned.